North Fork Branch, Holston River. Named after the founder. Lead settler of this place. Monday the 19th. It was supposed to rain today. It did a tiny bit. But rain clouds are gathering a little bit more now. Yeah, it's like 5:30 in the afternoon. I got like 2 more miles and I hit either my campsite or hostel. But this is really cool up here. This is like 4,000 and some change. And when the tree is just cresting the hill way in the distance there, it'll start going down. So, yeah, got plenty of daylight left. A meadow on top of a mountain. This is cool. And there was a pond up here too. So I imagine at some time there was a farm up here, which I wouldn't doubt, because I've been following a 2-track 3/4 of the way up. All right, I gotta start hoofing it. Up that way. Swimming holes and everything. Look at that. Just lounge around in the swimming hole. And the same thing over here. cool to sit in. And cold. So it'll be refreshing after turning the tap for 12 hours. Cool. I think it's the Laurel River. Sure on that. I'll check the app. Could be wrong. That's the 20th of June, and I'm slack packing again. Back to Caress, or the Bear Garden Hostel, which I made about 6:45, 7 o'clock last night. I didn't have any rain yesterday, even though they had a 90% chance of rain. And as soon as I got there, it started raining, and boy, later on that evening, it rained hard all the way until just a couple hours ago. So, decided to take a lull, take advantage of the lull in the rain, and slack pack back to the hostel. That way I can get 15 miles in the day. And then when I start back up on the trail tomorrow, hopefully, weather permitting, I can pick up on Suter Road, right where I started for this slack pack. Not too bad of a hike today, mostly flat. Only got a couple of gaps to go down to. Second being the one to the hostel. The hostel's awesome. The guy has completely restored a barn, a small barn, into a hostel. You don't have like bunk beds, but you have twin beds in rows, 2 rows on the upstairs. Downstairs is the showers, 2 bathrooms, common area, and washer and dryer. And it's done up really nice. It's like the cleanest and best hostel I've seen on the trail. It offers a wide variety of resupply too, plus with the everyday common things that most hikers get. But he has a big array of freeze-dried meals, and one of them is paella, which I'm gonna top off my supply when I start back on the trail, hopefully tomorrow. Seen a bunch of deer on the way here. Maybe I'll see some deer on the hike back. Gator's behind me. I think he stripped down too. Wearing a rain jacket. It's extremely hot right now, so I took my rain jacket off. Just carried it along with me in case the rain action starts again soon. And then I'll have it. Other than that, I'm gonna enjoy this nice hike back to the hostel. Maybe I'll see some cool things like some newts, spotted salamanders, which I seen like yesterday. I took a picture of. And then take care of some online business when I get back. A video, and hopefully back on the trail again tomorrow. We'll see what happens going southbound here. And there's the first snoot I seen today. They're so cool. And here's a darker version, a brown version. Ain't they the coolest things? Oh yeah, I'm all right. I'm just looking at a newt. Well, today is the 24th of June. The sun is setting and just got done eating. Did some of my chores, put all my stuff away, got my hammock all set up, ready to go. In case it rains, I just got my backpack stuck underneath with my bottle of water in case I need a sip at night. But the trail is right over here. I'll go the long way around. But it turned out to be a beautiful day today. Only 30% chance of rain. It sprinkled a couple of times. The skies look pretty good. I see clouds in the distance, but they seem to be going around and just going over and not dropping a ton of water. That's where I came from, the south. Tomorrow, start heading downhill to the north, to Pearisburg. Here's one of my things I had to do for my chores. Get my bear bag hung. Is only one of the best trees I could figure on getting hung without wrapping the line in some other limb that I didn't want. They got a little campsite in here, a tent site, pretty level. You can squeeze probably 2 tents in there if they really wanted to, but or a big 2-person tent. But, oh yeah, 2 tents can go in there quite nicely. So this is where I'm camping. A couple of tents could go here, but there's lots of roots and stuff. So they don't like that. Pops their air mattresses or makes them all lumpy and they can't sleep rolling downhill. But they can get a tent in here. 1 tent could go in here really easy. And 2 hammocks actually too. They can go from that tree to that tree where my other end is at. Or they can go from this tree to the tree that this end is at. So 2 tents could fit in here. 1 big one and at least 2 hammocks. Sun setting. I got lots of cool pictures. I made 20 miles today, a little over 20 miles today. I got 8.5 miles to go to hit Pearisburg. And that's where I've been editing clips and stuff when I don't have internet at night when I go to bed. Like a half an hour or so, edit the clips, put them in the menu, and then it gets me caught. I'm kind of, it catches, I don't have to catch up as much because I got half of them done. So I should be able to pump out a video or 2 rather quickly when I hit Pearisburg. But there's the sunset. I'll get a pretty good sunrise. I'm planning on getting up early, eating my breakfast, and packing everything up and hitting the trail. I'm at mile 629 or 628 I think it's 628 point something. 628.1 or .5, something like that. But it's 628. I'm at mile 628 on the trail. I stuck to the blazes. There was on this trail a side trail that you could take if you wasn't interested in hitting the peak of hitting the summit of Sugar Road Mountain, or yeah, Sugar Road Mountain, I believe it is. Sugar Run Mountain. I think it's Sugar Run Mountain. So if you wasn't interested in it, you could take a bypass. It cuts off 4 miles, but that's kind of like cheating. So I took the White Blazes. Trail was pretty good today. There was a few sketchy areas for climbing down rocks and in a couple of cliffs to get down to the trail, or that's where the trail led you through. You had to climb down a couple of cliffs just to stay on the trail. That was interesting. But other than that, the trail was pretty nice. And I think I'll call it a night. Edit some clips I have, because I got clips in pictures of deer, frogs, turtles, box tortoises, newts, and I had a bear. I seen a bear. The bear was walking up the trail towards me. I was walking down the trail towards it. I heard it before I seen it. And so I just kept on walking slower. And my camera on my iPhone, when it gets extremely wet from the rains that we had, the sun came out. It was perfect out, but it was just stopped raining before I seen the bear. And the screen goes wonky and does weird things with this type of phone cover I have. So it turned on the movie. It was filming while I was walking. And when I took my camera out to take a video clip of the bear, before I spoke to it and it darted away at 90 miles an hour, I inadvertently turned off the movie mode, and I'm just looking at it and seeing the bear in the viewfinder, but I wasn't recording. So I guess I'm just going to have to pay attention to that next time if it's raining. And see if I can get a clip of a bear. But we got pretty close, probably 75, 60 yards away, before I decided, well, that was close enough. Said yo, and the thing darted off 90 miles an hour. As soon as it heard me speak, it took off. But they haven't had any bear problems up here at the campsites or the last 2 or 3 shelters. No bears marauding the place and ripping down bear bags and getting close to people. So the hikers must be taking better concern over their food and garbage and packing it away and not leaving it around, laying around, or throwing it on the ground in front of their shelter or at their campsite. Just, baiting the bear in and stuff. But that's my destination tomorrow. That's where I'll start again. I'll put in about 8 miles, maybe 10. The trail goes right into town, so that's kind of cool. It went through 2 restaurants that were like right on the trail. One was right on the trail, and one restaurant was a half a mile from the trail. So you could easily jump off the trail at both places. One is famous for its hamburgers. One is famous for its cheesesteak sandwiches, and a lot of hikers visit them. So we'll call it a night. There's another shot of my camp. My coat, I'm not gonna leave it out. I use that as a pillow. I fold it up and that's my pillow, my puffy coat. So I'll wash my feet, get everything situated, and jump in the hammock and edit some videos and some shots, and then call it a night and take a snooze. I'll see what I can find for photo ops tomorrow on my way to town. Good night.